Hey, yeah, so this is my third video I think in this channel. So welcome, hi, if you are still watching. Yeah, so I watched Black Mirror. So let me tell you, I have never watched Black Mirror. People have been telling me to watch this for so long, but it's six. I mean, before this season, it was like 6 seasons or 5 seasons long, and it was just I can't get to it. It's too much to watch. But recently, I heard that it doesn't follow like a storyline. Every episode has its own story. So like yeah, I could give it a shot. Like I can just jump into season 7 and watch it. And I heard season 7 is supposed to be like the most mid season ever. Like this is like the least interesting season ever. And I gotta tell you, like I love this. I don't know what are you guys even talking about. Like if this if this is mid, then I can't imagine what the rest of the seasons are gonna will be like. Like I'm really intrigued to watch it now. So anyway, I have watched only episodes so far, and I loved everyone. But yeah, I mean in the third season I had a bit of a third episode I had a bit of that, but the first three episodes were great. So let's start from the first episode, right? First of all, this show is like a weird horror, right? Like it basically talks about what happens in the future, like the tech horror basically. If that's a genre, I would put like sci-fi horror. I will give a brief on what the first episode is about. First hour we see like a happy couple, right? Basically living their normal life and they are happy. That's what they show. But suddenly the wife gets brain tumor. In that hospital, a person from an organization shows up with a huge evil smile. Like, bro, that smile should have told you, like, not to trust this person, but the guy had no choice. So he goes ahead. Their business is basically remove the tumor and get the backup of this, get the backup of all that part of your brain, store it in the cloud, like in a cloud server, and then basically in real time, all the data will be transferred. So basically, her brain, part of her brain will get real-time data from their cloud server. That's the idea. But there's a catch to it. They don't buy it. They have to pay a monthly subscription to it. Like, dude, the minute they said it, I was like, okay, I see like 100 ways on how this could go wrong. But the man had no choice, so he goes ahead with it. But the things happen like after subscribing to this thing. Oh my god! Like I don't think this is like very far from real life, because just imagine in real life if this were to happen, this is exactly how it would go, right? I mean, of course, the someone who subscribes to the lower tier wouldn't get all the benefits, and one day the lower tier would not exist. Like the next tier would become the lower tier, because they'll keep introducing new plans all the time. So the lowest tier initially gets only, I think there will only be one disadvantage to it, because since their server, it doesn't work like all over America. It works only like in a few, like in few parts of America. So the person can't travel outside of that. But that was the only disadvantage. But later some bizarre things happen, like they play ads through that person. I was like, this is so bizarre, dude. But it was so scary, sad. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, if this were to happen in real life, this is exactly how it would go, right? But I gotta say, this is like the most saddest shit I've seen. I mean, at least one of the most saddest stories I've seen in my life. So, and I like that. I think sad fucking stories, because I thought of watching one episode and I just kept on going, because every other episode was somehow even more sad than the other. But this has to take the crown for it. Like, saddest shit ever, right? Towards the very end, yeah, they decide to like kill themselves basically. That was like the saddest thing ever. Though. Like I expected her to die. Like it was pretty clear she's gonna die from the very beginning. But I didn't expect him to kill him. But yeah, he kills her, and then he kills himself. That's such a sad. but I loved it. Like I loved every bit of it. Like I really enjoy like the creativity and like they have something. Yeah, so about season 7, episode 1, the Rashida Jones episode, the teacher's episode, basically. Um, I was scrolling through Reddit and let's see what they are saying about first episode. This episode was bleak. I just don't understand how a builder, 10 years plus, and a school teacher with 10 years plus experience was struggling to make a 800 $800 payment that is literally life. Seems like she dies within 4 5 years. That's 39K of payments over 4 years. It's a lot, but seems manageable. I mean, 60K by paying for an apartment in the city by itself. If it's again, so it's this took me out. This was so hard for biggest $90. Like what the fuck? You, why are we talking about this, bro? Like it's not. People are digging. Like people are really into it, aren't they? Like they're digging so much into this. I don't think it's that deep. I mean, I can understand getting nerdy about all this and shit, but it makes sense what they're saying. I mean, he could have just moved to another job, right? But he said it like, I can't move to another job right now, but still choosing to, suffer over that is crazy. Like, could have at least tried to look for another job. But instead, he was maybe, dude, in this economy, it's hard to look for a job, so let's give him some chance here. I'm sorry, but I don't like this take. How can you blame them? First of all, he loses his job. Second of, second of all, the prices just kept on increasing astronomically. And third, they were both shells their of themselves. It was not enjoyable of them. I understand the husband. Yeah, it's again, it's that emotion, right? Like him wanting to live with his wife is basically, but shit just got out of hand. But situations like $100 a month, people's established career doesn't seem like it should be. Actually, I mean, it's still a lot of money, dude. I don't know what you're saying. It could be hard, right? This guy, dude. I don't know who you are, but you got your research, bro. Like, you were cooking, you know what you were talking about. But, I mean, I can understand, like, when they start analyzing it, it takes the realism out of it, right? So, it makes sense, but look, I was so invested in the story, I wasn't even thinking about all this. So, yeah, this is how I like my black dark as hell and devoid of all types of happy. Dude, I didn't know, like, even I like this, and I know I shouldn't be liking this, but I do like it. I can't help it. Like, it's sad, it's fucked up, but I'm really enjoying it. Many layers to this episode, but I found the most interesting is the director's critics of Netflix itself. The oh really? I didn't even think of that. The ad-supported tier being the most obvious, but also the increasing cost for things that were previously included, like coverage area and being big cloud. The chef's kiss was the sound of the door slam as the final shot mirroring. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, bro, you're just making this shit up. But yo, if it's intentional, that's genius. I gotta say. And many layers to this episode. But like I said, if it's true, it's genius. But I don't think they would like put Netflix under the bus when they are allowing them to make this in the first place. I thought the same. It's interesting. Oh, how they are such direct criticism. If it makes them be other references, cheeky is it that allows itself to be criticized, like that episode from Sound. It's the concept past master. So this is like a recurring theme, is it? Like criticizing Netflix for their subscription deals. I mean, look, taking their money and then making a show that criticizing them is like crazy, dude. It's like the ultimate Uno reverse card. I have to check that sound here, yeah. It's better if you research that. Yeah, I'm not going back to that shit, dude. It was that sort of Ted Lasso or something. Yeah, on God, but on God. But I like it though. I like it. I don't know what to say. Watching a Ted Lasso wouldn't hurt either. I've been watching a lot of Ted Lasso. Not Ted Lasso. I've been watching a lot of Friends recently because I've been going through. It was predictable, but didn't expect how dark and emotional it was going to be. That thing. Wish they had some other Mansha turned up in the. Oh, I mean, was it predictable? I expected her to die. That was pretty obvious since the beginning. But like he said, like I did not expect it to be so messed up, dude. Like emotionally, it got me so acted like on God. Like I think it's the performance, like Rashida Jones' perform. I've never seen her in like serious characters. I know her from Parks and Rec, but seeing her in this character was just crazy. Was wonderfully acted and acted even if the progression was somewhat predictable. It straddles the line between being outlandish and all too believable in America's late stage capitalism dictated by short term profits no matter what the universe. Healthcare is where exploitation reaches its ultimate inhuman. People getting caught up in their incomes are completely missing the point. I thought for a moment he in euthanized her in front of the camera for a massive payout, but glad when went with the ending they did. I don't think he could have lived with himself the other way. And all this thing about capitalism and everything, that's so true. I mean, I'm not from America, but it's the same thing here. Like the minute a private organization gets control of all this, especially healthcare, things go wrong. Like I said, even earlier I said it, like this is not uh, very far from what's real, you know. This could happen. I'm guessing this is happening in real time. Like you see so many scams about weight loss and all that, right? Like you don't have to diet, you don't have to like train, basically work out or anything, but you can still lose weight. Like how do you do that? Like what the hell is even that? Something so unhealthy, right? Some healthy or some scam basically. People are doing it already. It's fucked up, but hey, that's the world we. I mean, dude, look, if you look, I can understand how it takes you out of the show, but it's just, I mean, it's made up, right? Of course, it's not 100% realistic, but if you put it this way, then yeah, I can see how misleading it can be. But I didn't really think those things. You guys really think so much, man. Yeah, it's crazy to me. But yeah, that a 50-year-old trying to do all that shit makes sense to me. Like that's not possible, right? Maybe they would. I mean, that could be right too. Like maybe that is also a scam. Like they won't be able to do the part of it. Just theoretically, I'm making sure they could. Like theoretically, they could do it, but not practically. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it could just be a marketing point. That's right. You are really overthinking it. Exactly. Everyone here is super overthinking this thing. Seems like you are fishing for anything hateful. Explain how it really super hate. Not being hateful, just stating my own opinion. Fair enough. Only issue is the money. They should have explained why. I mean, they are poor, right? I mean, I bought that immediately. Even the way they celebrate their anniversary, like they go, it's very I think from the very beginning they made it very clear like their anniversary is pretty repetitive and boring because they don't have a lot of money. So I don't know, I bought the whole thing, like it made sense to me. They live it's a reality. Maybe people aren't making that much money. Yeah, yeah, 100%. People are drinking piss for $20. I feel like money isn't what we think. Yeah, they made that pretty clear. Wow, people are so obsessed with this. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of shit to talk about, so I'm thankful. The dollars is another movie. Yeah, even I do feel like $300 is a lot of money, right? For especially for a guy who's working in construction and then a school teacher, they can't be making a lot of money. I don't know. I don't in America, so the episode is surely a warning of is what is to come to earth. What a sad disappointment the characters were not informed of this kind of evil. Like, dude, it it already is like that. Like I've seen plans like this, right? Like I said, the weight loss thing. Yeah, it's not the future. We already live like that. Some people get caught in so many things are wrong. Like I can think of another example, but weight loss thing that is pretty popular at least from where I live. It, yeah, the second and third episode also was dark, but first episode was just I don't know. It connected to me like on a very like I could easily be in that situation, right? Yeah, I think it will connect with the majority. Like it felt like a real horror. Not gonna lie. It was too much for me. I never felt this way. Best episode of that will be bad system. It could be any one of us.